What is going on, guys? Jin here from CZeroMedia. In today's episode, we finally got the Datsun 280z back from the paint shop. I want to do a quick overview of what the car looks like now. That's the wrong car. Alright guys, now that the Z is back in the garage, let me just give you a quick rundown on what has changed in the past few months at the paint shop. The biggest change, should I say, with the car is the bumper section. If you remember in the previous videos, this area was completely chopped off. The fender and the headlamp brackets were welded together shut, so this OEM feature here did not exist. Corey at the body shop did a great job chopping off the original fender exactly where the headlamp bracket meets, so now it looks like it's OEM. It looks like it's meant to be there. Looks like nothing was custom. The brand new fenders I ended up getting for the car I didn't use because Corey told me that he could do custom job instead of chopping up the brand new fenders. He was able to save me some money there, and I'm ready to put the carbon fiber lower valance for it. I'm just waiting for the bumper delete kit to be painted from Skillard. Over fenders, front and back, will be painted gloss black. I'm waiting for that too. The hose has been drilled already, so it should be quite simple process. So I'm finally gonna chop up the front fender. After all this work is done and everything has been repainted on the front end, I'm gonna just end up cutting up the fenders again. If you notice here, the mirror hose has been shaved off, weathered shut, and repainted. Corey told me that front end of the car was painted different from the rear end of the car. So what I ended up doing was matching the paint in the rear end of the car to the front end of the car. I did not notice this. I have owned this car for a couple of years, but as soon as the experts looked at it, they're like, wait a minute, the front end is a little lighter than the back end. So I'm like, okay, then let's match the back end with the front end so it looks like it's the same paint throughout the vehicle. The entire front end, including the hood fender, the wiper cowl, which was kind of wobbly, was shaved off, sanded down, and repainted, as well as the door up to about here. And we were able to blend in the paint nicely. Like, you can't even tell that it was blended halfway in to the back end of the car. So Corey did an amazing job, and everything looks great and OEM. And this car is legit looking like a show car right now. So what I have planned for the future, as of right now, is I got Mishimoto radiator that needs to be mounted into the car for additional cooling. I have Dapper headlamps that's gonna go in here. Obviously, carbon fiber lower valance. I have a Skillard splitter that's been just waiting forever to be installed. This is this piece here. I also have headlamp plastic covers that I'm debating back and forth on whether I'm gonna install it or not. So let me know in the comment section below if I should install the headlight covers, the plastic pieces. I'm also talking to Skillard about running a side skirt on this car or not. He has created a beautiful side skirt that's made out of metal that's just adds a little subtle sportiness to the Z, and I like the way it looks so far from the photos I've seen online. So I'm considering on running that as well. And one thing I forgot to mention, guys, is that the front indicator is now gone. This piece here, it's also an indicator in the back. Z cars had this back in the days because of the way the car was shaped and because of regulations and whatnot. These cars had to have indicators on the front and back on the side so that other vehicles could see the Z car from the side at night. I decided to keep the one in the back but deleted the one in the front using Skillard's blinker delete kit, and it came out nicely. Now it gave the car more of an aerodynamic shape, and I'm quite happy with that. I also got tire stickers coming in to add some aesthetics to the vehicle and make it my own, to rise it out a little bit. So I'm gonna have one of those obnoxious tire stickers. I'm also considering putting one of those black circular stickers on the side. It's kind of like an iconic Z car look on the door here. I didn't want to do too much to the car in terms of like stickers and modern upgrades and whatnot. I don't want to rise it out too much. I still want to keep it classic, somewhat Bosozoku style, and I might end up even running external oil coolers and like bent license plates and whatnot because I'm Japanese and that's kind of the era I grew up in. But for now, I'm just gonna put the car back together so it's up and running and I can enjoy the car for the summertime. I'm gonna swap the front tires as well because the ones I have, as I expected, are completely bald from not taking the car into the alignment. I was waiting for the fender flares to be mounted front and back with the correct spacers, in order to get alignment, but I couldn't wait for that. So I was driving the car, alignment just out of whack, and the front tires were completely gone. So I'm gonna be putting on fresh set of tires as well on this car, and we'll go from there. So thanks again for watching the video, guys. Just a quick short update on the Z, where it's been, what has changed, and what's to come for the future. If you have any modification suggestions, comments, please post it in the section below. I'll make sure to answer all of them. Thanks again for watching the video. Hit the like button if you liked it. Hit the subscribe button if you want more updates on the Z car in the future. And I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.